sports? Do you like beer? Do you love sports and beer? Then you're exactly where you need to be. This is the Huebes, Views, and Brews Show on 1252 Sports Chicago. Cheers.
You are listening to 1252 Sports Entertainment. Parental discretion may be advised.
Woo! It's about that time. FatMike, Chicago Sports. Yeah. Finally here. Shot City Sports is right here. Updates on news, get it here. No rumors, cause we keep it real. FatMike. Sit back, relax, sugar beer, one of them nights.
Hey, this is Carmen DeFalco from ESPN Chicago, and you're listening to the FatMike Sports Show.
Hey, this is Dave Richard from CBS Sports, and you're listening to the FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
Hi, this is Jesse Rogers for the FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
Hey everyone, I'm Scott Merkin, the longtime White Sox beat writer for MLB.com and proud graduate of the University of Michigan. You're listening to me on the FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
This is Chuck Arfine, and you are listening to the FatMike Chicago Sports Show. It's the best.
Hey, what's up? This is Greg Braggs Jr. from Braggs in the Stands, and you're listening to my guys on the FatMike Chicago Sports Show. Boom!
Hey everyone, Fred Huebner from ESPN 1000. Great to be on the FatMike Chicago Sports Show. I'm Dan Zaborski, senior writer for Fangraphs, and you're listening to FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
I'm JJ Stankovich from NBCSportsChicago.com and the Undercenter podcast, and you're listening to the FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
Hey Sparkle, you know what I listen to? It's the FatMike Chicago Sports Show with my guy, Fat Mike. If you listen anywhere else, no shock. Listen to FatMike, the best.
Thank you for listening to 1252 Sports Chicago.
All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm Fat Mike. This is Fred Huebner. We're 1252 Sports Chicago. We're here live with you guys right now at the Whistle Sports Bar and Grill, 159 out in beautiful Tinley Park.
Well, it's nice too because usually when we do our shows, we're at the Whistle 159 studios in beautiful downtown Lockport. Now today we're actually at the bar. We're at the Sports Bar and Grill.
Here.
Come on out. They got an awesome Bloody Mary cart.
They got literally every game. Like,
yep.
How many? 1, 2, 4, at 6. You had a gigantic TV up there.
Yep.
There's so many TVs around here. It's unbelievable. Great food, great booze. Same as always. Every time I'm here, they treat us really nice.
Yep.
It's
of course. Yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't they treat Fat Mike nice?
Well, hey, they have to, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I pay the electric bill around here. How much I drink? Let me tell you.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And you and I, we're doing something that a lot of players wouldn't do. We're playing hurt.
Yeah.
Both of us playing hurt. Hell, I took a COVID test just because I feel like I got the flu and everything's fine, but I'm congested as hell and I could have stayed home. But no, got to come on out here to the Whistle and do the show. Cannot wait.
We're out here.
Gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. We're talking about the Bears and the Cowboys. And right off the bat, the inactives are announced. Ezekiel Elliott is out. Elliott will not play the game today. Now there was many reports he was doubtful. He will not play the game today. Apparently, Micah Parsons okay.
Yeah, Micah Parsons is going to play, but Ezekiel Elliott being out is a really big thing, Fred, because they almost don't lose a step with Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard's a dangerous back on the backfield. At times, we've seen him when Zeke goes down, Tony Pollard steps it up a notch at times because I think he's maybe a little more young, maybe a little less tread on those wheels of his. Yep. I don't know what it is, but Tony Pollard is a very dangerous and versatile back, and the Bears got to watch out for that today, big time.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And the Bears have been struggling this year against the run. They've run the ball well themselves, but they've been struggling against the run, so we'll see what they can do. Also, we're going to have the first game that we've seen without Robert Quinn. Robert Quinn gone as he gets traded earlier this week, and the Bears did him a favor, traded him to the Philadelphia Eagles, a 6-0 team, and we'll see how this all plays out for Robert Quinn and for the Bears as they get a fourth round pick back.
Well, and it's nice because I mean we all saw what was going to happen with the Bears as soon as they hired Ryan Poles and they decided to move on from Khalil Mack. Okay, boom, get rid of him. What good is he getting 10 sacks for you at 7-9?
Right.
Or if you lose him, you're going to be 5-11.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, seriously, regardless, you're still in the middle of the pack. You're still not a playoff-bound team, so why keep him? And it's the same thing with Robert Quinn. You were able to move him. You were able to have the Philadelphia Eagles eat all of the salary, and you get a fourth-round pick in return. So you went from $114 million for next year, moving up to $134 million for next year.
Yep.
I mean, that's absolutely huge. You gained $19 million in capital that you can help build that offensive line with. I mean, that's what we need.
Well, Riley Reif is going to be starting today at one of the tackle positions. Schofield's going to be at the guard. I think they're 19th against the run. Right. So we'll see how that all plays out today.
It's good, and those are, we're hitting on all the keys that I have here really quick, which kind of sucks because they're pretty much right to it.
We'll break them all down.
But one of the big ones that, like you just said, the Dallas Cowboys defense is studly. They do get after the quarterback. But what's one thing that we've seen over the last couple of games here is Justin Fields making quicker decisions.
Yep.
All right. Down and go. That's one thing that he needs to be on top of today, big time, because they come after you.
They're fourth against the pass, and that's because they get to the quarterback, okay? They've gotten to the quarterback a lot this year. And Justin Fields is going to be very important for him today to hold on. Obviously, you don't want interceptions, but you got to hold on to the ball when you're running with it.
Looking forward to watching a little later this afternoon. I think it's a
night game.
It's a night game.
Sunday night game. Yeah.
I can't wait to watch that.
Yeah.
I really cannot wait because it's good. Finally, for me, it's going to be one of those games where it's like you never really see Aaron Rodgers get whipped up on.
Right.
Tonight's this game.
He will.
I firmly believe in Buffalo. With that city doesn't sleep up there with the Buffalo Bills. They're unbelievable up there. I firmly believe the Bills blow them out in an absolute rout today. I'm going to say like 45-10. Like that's how good that Josh
That'd be
Allen
nice.
is.
That would be a perfect way for Chicago.
Unbelievable.
Be a perfect way for Chicago fans to go to sleep tonight with a 45-10 Cowboys loss. Packers loss.
Well, and this is a tricky game. Just like last week, we saw, we had friends, mutual friends of ours, go up to New England last week and actually witnessed the upset that was the Bears beating New England.
Yep.
I didn't think they stood a chance in that game last week, and it proved me completely wrong. Justin Fields looked very good. I'm not gonna say he looked great.
No,
he looked very good.
Very good.
He looked comfortable finally.
Yeah. He looked
which
good.
Is huge.
He looked good. The thing is, the Patriots surprised everybody 2 weeks in a row, scoring a lot of points.
Right.
And the Bears defense shut them down after that. So that was a nice thing to see defensively. I wasn't sure what Belichick was doing with Mac Jones, and then going to Bailey Zappi and changing. He's going to Mac Jones again today.
Right.
Wasn't exactly sure what he's doing, but the Bears got a win. It was a huge win. A win many people didn't expect the Bears to get.
Yeah. Look, I thought they would go on up there, and I thought Mac Jones and Bill Belichick would just beat him up a little bit,
pick him apart.
Because we said it on your show on Monday.
Right.
That's one thing. Taking away
what you do best.
That you do best.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the Bears still lots of yards on the ground. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
Between Herbert and Montgomery, they were awesome. That little ditch pass that we seen out of Justin Fields to Khalil Herbert for that 25-yard touchdown in between two defenders, that made me feel like, oh my God, he's finally here. Well, that's stuff that you see Mahomes doing.
Well, I was going to say, if Patrick Mahomes did that, you would have seen that play everywhere.
Right.
But because it was Justin Fields, you didn't see it on all the nightly news and everything else like that. And
we saw it here in Chicago. We saw it here.
Right.
But they're not going to play it on ESPN like they do, you know.
No, or the NFL Network or anything like that.
Listen, that was awesome. I loved every single second of that, watching that game that night. We hurried up. I got home just in time for the second half.
Yep.
And I hung out and watched the game, and it was like, I can't believe this.
Well, because Patrick Mahomes, there would have been a penalty on that play. I know they scored the touchdown, so it really didn't matter as much. They would have kicked off from further in. They would have put it in the end zone, but that should have been a roughing the quarterback penalty.
Right. Yeah, so, we don't get those too much. It seemed like at the last couple of weeks he was starting to get them, but he does. He has to learn how to slide, man.
Yeah.
He has to learn how to slide because you can't, like I was saying on my show on Wednesday, you said assholes, I said asset.
Right.
You know what I mean? You go up, you move up the draft this kid, even though he's not part of this regime's draft picks. You move up to draft this kid, you have to protect this kid.
Yeah.
You don't want to leave him out there getting annihilated.
No, there's no doubt. You can't. You got to protect him. And, Riley Reif is a guy that they brought in. Riley Reif was a high pick when he went to Detroit. See what he can do now when he comes to the Bears. And then Schofield, a guy they picked up from Los Angeles Chargers. They're picking guys up here and there, and I think they're trying to put this. They do. I like Matt Eberflus. The guys are playing hard for him. I think the
seems like they're going that way. Yeah. And that's what we have to do. They have to go that way. They have to start building. You got to start somewhere. You had to rip this thing apart to build it back up to something again.
Right.
Because like Sylvie always says all the time, mediocrity kills you.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what the Bears have been.
In every sport. You can't be in the middle. That's exactly where the Bears were.
What the Bears have been. Now, if you can progress and start building, and like I said, I've been saying it for the last 7 years. Since we drafted Mitch. How many years ago was that? 6 years ago?
Yeah.
All right. Why draft something that's not an immediate need? Sit and waste on the bench.
Right.
Draft something that you can plug and play right now.
The problem is that the organization fell so far behind because of Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to make up for that.
Right.
And it's difficult to make up for what those two guys did as head coach and general manager of the Bears. They're trying to make up for it. It's not easy. But I like what Eberflus is doing. I like what Poles is doing. And when you trade a guy and stuff, but you're Robert Quinn, you're not having a great year.
Right.
That's a solid done by the general manager to Robert Quinn. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, not only did he trade you to a good team, he also traded you to a playoff contender, Super Bowl contender.
Right.
As it sits right now.
Yep.
Their record shows it.
6-0.
And I mean, everybody, no matter who you are, if you can improve and you're a playoff team, improve.
Yep.
He's got some badass dudes on the outside of him out there too.
Right.
Out in Philly, they're gonna help him get open. Help him free up. Quinn's numbers going up as a sacking linebacker, as a rushing linebacker.
No, not.
Him as that floating linebacker where he can cover.
Yep.
Like how Lance Briggs was back in the day.
Sure. Sure.
And to get to the quarterback, and you're the only one that's doing it, you bottled up.
Yeah, you are. So I'm eager. Dak Prescott, like we said, Ezekiel Elliott out of the game today. Well, you know what? They have some receivers on this team. CeeDee Lamb, a guy that's going to run through the Bears. We'll see, because the second half, they come out and they play so well in the second half. They did it again last half of the game. And the Bears are really, really good at that. Brisker's getting better. Gordon's getting
over his play over the last 2 seasons. He was awful. There's no other word that you.
Started to wrap people up and a few years back. So
well, that's what you've always. I mean, that first year that he had here in 2018, ball hawk.
Yep.
Nobody realizes how good Kyle Fuller was on that defense.
Yeah.
There, Kyle Fuller was pretty damn good. You know, he helped Eddie Jackson out a lot of plays and go out and get that interception and make Eddie Jackson the player that he is.
Yeah, he was another guy that didn't wrap up either, but
right,
you know, but I'm drafts Brisker and Gordon and Brisker actually help Justin Fields with some be helped. They also realized that those were the best players at that point, that the Bears defense is getting better. It's not a sieve like it has been.
I think between the Brisker and I mean, you see quarterbacks like Rodgers. Why not go out and get your secondary fixed, since it is that type of league?
Yeah.
Build up and beef up that secondary and stop. Granted, for that to all work, for it to be in sync, and for it to have to have somewhat of a pass rush.
Yep.
But so far this year, throughout the first 7 games of the season, 7 weeks of the season here, the Bears have been holding their own in that secondary.
Well, you and I hold our own, but it's a whole other story.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
they have been. That secondary's been holding their own.
They've been doing great.
They just need to create more pressure up front to let that back end of the field, the last end of your defense, flourish.
Yeah.
You got to let it happen.
I'll be really interested to see how the Bears cover Michael Gallup and C.D. Lamb. Dalton Schultz is a guy that goes down the middle, catches pass. He's questionable.
Okay.
But he's playing. He's not listed on the injury report. So, or on the inactives.
Right.
So, I'll double check them again. But safety Malik Hooker's out. Wide receiver Noah Brown is out.
Okay.
So, and Ezekiel Elliott.
All right. Guys, again, we are here at the Whistle Sports Bar and Grill over on 159th. Come on down, hang out. I'm going to be hanging out here all day. We got the watch party. We're going to be doing a little post game too, possibly. See how the day takes us here. See what's going on. But I'll be here watching the Bears with everybody. But yeah, again,
come on by.
Yeah, it's
check
awesome
out this. I'm looking at the cart right now, the Bloody Mary cart. Unbelievable. You don't see this.
It's like a
charcuterie
board up there too.
Yeah, it is.
It comes on a stick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
So,
yeah. Can't wait to get some of that.
They have really good food here too.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I've eaten here, it's been fantastic.
I see everybody's happy right now. They're all happy. All the people that are here. That's
these guys had the Bloody Mary cart. The table next to us here.
Yep.
They had the Bloody Mary cart. It was like cheese, meat, cheese.
Yep.
More meat, cheese, and meat.
Can't beat it.
I was like,
meat and cheese.
It's like a sore dick. You can't beat it. You know what I mean?
You can't beat it.
Guys, real quick, we'll be right back. We're going to say a quick word from a couple of our gaming sponsors. We'll be right back with you guys. Thank you guys. Hang in there. When we come back, we're going to be talking Justin Fields and his last 10 quarters of play. Let's see what happens.
And I got a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Which you're going to laugh at.
Okay. All right, here we go. We'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Till then, stay right with us.
Fozzie Football, are you ready, brother? Real football action on a glossy game surface played shuffle style. Slide a shuffle puck at pass or run targets, and a free mobile app keeps track of every game detail. Easy to learn, but this game of skill is difficult to master. Take care of the ball, or turnovers will kill your drive. The game is guaranteed to get your competitive fire burning, and it's perfectly sized to take anywhere. The park, a barbecue, your next tailgate, or fun at home on game nights. Fozzie Football is simply the best. Most realistic and competitive game of football available anywhere. Add defense when your skill improves and take the game to the next level. The perfect mix of fast action and real football drama, where a last-second Hail Mary can break hearts or make champions.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Darren, licensed real estate broker with Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group in Homer Glen. Are you looking to buy or sell? Have you been disappointed in the past? The Jonathan Darren team with Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group focuses on providing you with a concierge level of service during the process of buying or selling. We are a service-oriented team with a fresh and professional approach to selling real estate. Our goal is to combine knowledge, skills, and passion to exceed our clients' expectations, and most of all, we truly care. We are a knowledgeable real estate team focused on offering expertise and innovative solutions for our clients. The Jonathan Darren team has 5 full-service real estate brokers and a dedicated full-time marketer servicing all of Chicagoland. We will customize a detailed plan around your timeline for a sale, purchase, investment, estate, or other needs. Real estate transactions can be stressful, but don't need to be. Let us handle it for you. Visit our website, homesbyjdt.com, or call 708-308-1938 today. Expect better in real estate. Choose the Jonathan Darren team.
Stagecoach in Lockport has... Hey, this is your girl Ruby from Habano Cigars in Homer Glen, Illinois. We are the best cigar lounge around. From Davidoff exclusives to anything Placencias, from rare Opus X's and everything in between. We literally have it all. And if it's not here, we'll get it for you. Here at Habano Cigar Lounge, we host amazing and exceptional events on the last Thursday of every month. That includes free food, raffles, prizes, and giveaways. We're open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, Friday and Saturday, 9 to 11, and on Sunday, 10 to 10 p.m. Again, we are located at 133 West 143rd in Homer Glen, Illinois, so drop by and give us a call today, 708-590-6473. Habano Cigars, Homer Glen. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
All right, thank you so much to Fozzie Football, the Jonathan Darren team, and Habano Cigars. Man, I had, what the hell did I, a Drew Estate.
Okay.
Last night, Drew Estate cigar at my buddy's wedding. And that's why he's sick. I'm hanging.
Yeah.
From last night. I probably drank my body weight in Jack and Diets. And then also probably smoked, I don't know, at least an eighth of weed last night.
Well, it's legal now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm my own guy. I don't care. But I literally, that cigar last night, dude, it was beautiful. I'm sweating my ass off, dancing like a fool, right?
Yeah.
I go outside in that Drew Estate cigar that my buddy John picked up from Habano Cigars. It was perfect. You're hot. You're all nasty, sweaty. You're gross.
Sure.
54 degrees outside last night. I was sitting like that smoking a stove.
Oh, it was gorgeous.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I felt like Sonny from The Godfather, just hanging out shirt wide open, gross, hairy chest hanging out. It was awesome. It was great.
Yeah, my kind of weather right now, but yesterday it was gorgeous outside. But I just got this cold and congestion that's hit me right in the middle of the face. And the problem is that I'm on some meds that I can't take. There's a thing called dextromorphan or something like that, and I can't take that. And it's in all of the cold medications, every one of them. And I can't take it. So because of that, I have to sit and suffer with all this stuff. So hopefully it'll be gone. I'm not going to be able to do a show tomorrow.
But Bridget's been awesome. She brought you a hot cup of tea.
Yep.
She brought you a hot cup of tea. She's also bringing some sugar.
I brought my own box of Kleenex. Oh, yeah.
He's ready.
Well prepared. So
removed him from the masturbation station, brought him here.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah. Got it done.
Always got to have a box of Kleenex handy. So.
But no, okay, so I wanted to talk, before we went to break, I definitely wanted to talk about Justin Fields in his last 10 quarters of play.
Okay.
Now, you and I were talking about this. Because it's been hell. We've seen Justin Fields. The last just 10 quarters, 2.5 games of play. Last 10 quarters, this is awesome. For 543 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 picks. Okay. Now, granted, the picks you don't want to see. No. You don't want to see turnovers, but it's learning exactly what you want. You want this kid to make those stupid mistakes.
Completing passes 62.5%.
It's all right. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yep.
He can run the rock like a savage. All right. In the last 10 quarters, 34 attempts and scrambles, whatever you want to. Touchdown.
Right, and the nice part is now, the last game or so, they've been called runs for him. Not just scrambles, but called runs for him. So he's getting blocking. He's getting his linemen out there to block for him. I saw Braxton Jones blocking for him.
Yes.
I saw Cole Kmet, your favorite guy, blocking for him.
I still think that guy is the biggest bag of human flesh waste ever. Cole
Kmet, good. I was going to say, because some young kids were walking in.
I watched him.
Yeah.
Cole Kmet stinks. I can't stand that.
Did you see Luke Getsy this week called him a stud?
Yeah, no, I did.
He's a stud.
I laughed audibly out loud.
He has 10 catches for 116 yards, but he's been able to block because Braxton Jones.
That's why you take a tight end in the second round, though. You don't take a tight end in the second round.
You need Cole Kmet to help out, and that's what he's doing. That's what Luke Getsy.
Jesse James could do the same exact job.
Well, I told you last week that he'd have 5 catches. He didn't. That would be half of his performance for the year. But we'll see what he does today. I think they're going to need him to block today because it's going to be difficult. A lot of people were saying when Micah Parsons playing that what you do is you run the ball right at him. And that's always been a thing with good defensive linemen or linebackers. You run right at them.
Try to go past them. Right.
This way they don't have their speed gets nullified.
Right.
Because you're running right at them. So we'll see what the Bears and Luke Getsy come up with today.
Right. Now, again, guys, we're here down live at the Whistle Sports Bar and Grill, 159, hanging out here. The place is actually starting to get packed up here a little bit.
Yeah, and the Whistles are our sponsor for our studio in downtown Lockport.
Yep.
And we thank them. It's great.
You guys are awesome, man.
I know Mike's been out here a lot. This is my first time out here. It's a really awesome place, just off of Harlem at 159th Street.
Mark, the owner. I work with any issues with the guy, rarely.
Yeah.
All right, but when it is, he's one of those guys, if you talk to you, like, listen, dude, this is what I want. Cool. Cut it straight, dry. Let's get it done. And his staff here is honestly one of the best staffs I've seen at any bar ever. Because they're really quick. They see your drink empty. You want another one, hon?
Right.
You want another one, sweetie?
Right.
Are you hungry? They ask you, I don't know how many times you're hungry. Then you feel bad because you tell them no 9 times and you order something.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's one of those type of deals.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
So you said...
Not with all the plays. I got a question for you.
Yes, you said you had a question for me.
Who is the first Bears receiver we will see with 100 yards in a game?
This year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what?
Will it be Pettis? Will it be Moody?
I'm going to say Shizzle Giggle for... I'm going to say it's going to be N'Keal.
Okay.
That's my pick.
Yeah.
Came out last week, had a decent little game against New England. But yeah, he's my pick. But yeah, I mean, you're right, though. Going back to the Justin Fields stats that I said.
Yeah.
All right. Game from him. Last week, you saw a little bit of it, and it was rolled back in.
Yeah.
You saw a little bit more of it, and it was rolled back in. I'm waiting for this kid to break a 300-yard game.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want to see. Just give me one, Justin. Give me one, JF1.
But if you win, that's all that matters.
I want big-time game.
You got to realize the wins are what matters, okay? The wins are what matters. When you say 100 yards receiving for the receivers, right now, there are 5 guys with over 100 yards for the season. 110, 113, 116, 135, and 241. And I'm asking someone to go for 100 in a game. It may have to be a quick toss and a run.
It's going to be tough.
Toss and a long run.
But, I was having a conversation with my buddy Alex Fields, and we were talking about Monday night and how impressive of a win that was.
Right.
All right. And he's like, well, don't forget. He's like, Lamar Jackson sucked too his first couple years. No, he didn't.
Not a couple.
He didn't suck his first couple.
Yeah.
He was rough those last 8 of that first season when Flacco went down. The next year, the kid wins MVP.
Yeah. I'm not as taken.
Come on, let's get real here.
I'm not as taken with Lamar Jackson as everybody else is.
Okay, now I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Of what we've seen out of Justin Fields so far through these first 7 games, they're 3-4. Of any other quarterback in the NFL, and I'll let you piece them together. He has Josh Allen's legs and this dude's arm. I'll let you. Who is Justin Fields? Can you make can you piece together a quarterback out of all the other quarterbacks in the league and tell me who he is?
He doesn't run as well as Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts is more of a runner than Justin Fields is. Jalen Hurts ran the ball a lot in college. God.
Who's his comp?
I don't know. The asshole.
Stop trying to compare him to Patrick Mahomes. Stop trying to compare him to Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts.
No, but again, that's where it comes down with his weapons. He's got to have protection. He's got to have right now.
You don't.
No.
And that's a big thing. And that's where that $134 million comes in next year.
For next year.
You got to get some weapons around this kid.
Yeah. I think it's going to be Mooney or Pettis when they do get a 100 receiver.
All right. That's who you think?
This year. The question is, can they go a whole year without getting one?
Oh, I think they could. We're almost halfway through the year now.
Shout out to our guy Chet Brett. He just said, "Hey, you guys need some light in front of you because we look a little dark." That's because of our our white background, but that's okay. You know both of us. You don't want to see us.
Yeah.
No, you just want to hear what we have to say.
Always in the dark.
Right. Yeah.
Keep us in the dungeon in the dark all day long. Yeah,
right.
We're fine.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
All right, so we're getting ready here. We started at 10:30. Let's go. I got a couple keys for the game.
Let's hear them.
All right, and we'll go over our predictions for the game.
Yep.
So like we were talking about earlier, my whatever keys for the game. I don't know. I'm sorry, Eric, I'm stealing it from you. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Justin Fields today really has to limit the turnovers. I don't want to see any fumbles. I don't want to see any interceptions. And I don't want to see him hold the ball for way too long.
That's one of his biggest problems.
That's a big thing, guys. It's a big thing. Justin, let's get rid of the ball on time. Find your guy, even with the dump. Just dump pass, whatever. Scramble, tuck it, go. Do something. Just don't hold the ball for too long in the pocket. Yourself. Slide. Please, for the love of God, start sliding.
Yeah.
You need to be healthy, kid. Everybody here in Chicago loves you, and they want to keep you on this team. Just ease yourself into it, bud. Ease yourself into it.
Freshman, sophomore year baseball practice, they teach you how to slide. It's amazing he's not a good slider.
Right.
As a guy that went to high school and college. So,
I don't get it. I don't understand.
No, me neither.
I do not understand it. My number 2, and this is a big one. Keep going with the run.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert and David Montgomery, or Justin Herbert, Khalil Herbert, and David Montgomery have been awesome all year.
They have.
All right, they've been working. It's been working. Don't fix what's not broken. All right. We all know that a good run game, right, helps you and opens up the play action.
Yeah, you can't do play action without a good run game.
All right. Now, Justin Fields, it's been one of his strengths over the last couple of weeks. Last week, looked fantastic at the play action. Keep it going. Help Justin Fields help himself.
Yeah.
Help Justin Fields, help the Bears.
Yeah, a lot of RPOs.
Yeah.
A lot of RPOs they've been doing, run pass options for him. But make sure you continue to run the ball with those two guys because your offensive line cannot pass block right now. But they can run block. They've shown that. They can run block. And let them do it.
Yes.
Let them do that. So,
and my third down, Tony Pollard. We brought it up at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
This guy is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You have to stop Tony Pollard. Try and make the Dallas Cowboys as one-dimensional as possible. I know it's going to be hard with wide receivers like Michael Gallup and CeeDee Lamb and Dalton Schultz. And with a healthy Dak back now, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy.
Right.
If you stop Tony Pollard and let that secondary work, there you go. Yeah. Now you got something. Let Kyler Gordon, let Jaquan Brisker do their thing. Let Eddie Jackson do his thing. See what happens.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It'd be nice to see them.
That's my big key for the game.
If they have not stopped the run well at all. Let me see where the ranking is.
They're 30th or something like that, ain't they?
Tied for 29th.
Yeah.
Tied for 29th. Your run defense. You got to get better than that. You got to be better today when you're down in Dallas because that Dallas crowd gets loud. Now, there'll be a lot of Bears fans down there because the Dallas Stadium is so damn big. There'll be a lot of Bears fans.
I know a lot of Bears fans went down there, yeah.
Yeah, they're all down there. So it'll be interesting to see how it all works out today.
Right. And my fourth down is this, kind of going back to my third down, that secondary, we need to force Dak into some takeaways.
Yeah.
Let that secondary do its work. I'm saying it today. I'm marking my words on it. I'm putting my stamp on it right now. You ready?
Yeah.
There's a pick six today. Today's Eddie's day. I believe in you, Eddie, for the first time in 2 years. For the first time in 2 years, I believe in Ejax. I think Ejax gets a pick six today. I think it. I'm going to bet it, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to bet it.
Okay.
If it hits, I mean, come on. How awesome would that be?
Right.
You know?
How about Cole Kmet with a touchdown?
No, I will never bet that ever.
You won't bet that ever?
No.
Okay.
He's caught one touchdown in his 2 years here. It's been in preseason.
Yeah. Okay.
He stinks.
How about 100 yards for David Montgomery?
Ooh. No. I'm going to split it. I'm going to say both him and Herbert have 70.
Okay.
70. Okay. I'd put the over-under at like 68 and a half.
What would you say for the over on Fields yards passing?
I'm going to say, am I setting it myself when we're checking it?
Yeah.
I would say the over-under for Justin Fields passing is 175.
I'm going to check it right now.
173 and a half.
Player
something
props.
in that range.
Okay.
Something in that range.
Here's Cole Kmet. He's receptions over 2.5 at plus 120.
I'd probably take that.
Okay.
I'd probably take that.
Yeah, let's see if I find Justin Fields. I know. Yeah. He was on earlier today.
He was awesome today.
Fields, they have passing yards over 160 and a half.
I was close.
Is minus 115. That's
close.
A low number.
I was close. I said 170.
Yeah, that's a low number. Rushing attempts, they have Fields at 9.5.
I'm going to hit the over on that.
Yeah. Because between
that front four, that rush with Dallas D.
Between scrambles and called play runs, he'll probably have more than 9.
I think so too.
Yeah, he probably will.
I think so too.
Yeah.
All right. So, Fred, what are your keys to get today's game?
Well, always a key to every game. And I think Yurko uses it every week. Limit the turnovers.
Yes.
Okay. You can't win games if you turn them over. You turn the ball over. You got to take the ball away. So that's the thing. Take the ball away from Dak Prescott. Take the ball away from Tony Pollard today. That's what you need to do as a defense is take the ball away. Okay. There's a chance the Bears will turn the ball over. Could be a fumble here, an interception there. But it's important for the Bears to take the ball away. Okay. That's important. The other one is try to limit the rushing yards for the Dallas Cowboys. Right. They don't have Ezekiel Elliott. Like we said, we've went over and over again. Tony Pollard is the guy that can run the ball.
Yes.
So don't be surprised. The other one, you've got to keep the Cowboys down in the first half because at halftime you'll fix your defense, whatever it is, and go out there and play well. They've done it every game this year. But you've got to slow down this Cowboys offense, which means you got to cover CeeDee Lamb. you've got to have some help from the linebackers in the middle. You've got to have some help from the safeties. So we'll see what happens. So those are most of my keys. Offensively, just got to run the ball. You got to run the ball, and that's what's going to get this team a victory, is running the ball.
Yeah, I think so too. So where do you sign up today? What is your prediction for today's game down there in Dallas?
The spread's 10.
I know.
I would take the Bears with 10. So I'm going Cowboys winning 24-20.
See, to me, I have a gut feeling like I had about the San Fran game in week 1.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think for some reason, somehow, some way, that the Bears are going to win this game. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Maybe Carlos Santos getting some extra field goals out there today.
He's awesome. He's a huge weapon for this Bears team.
Or, I seriously think the Bears are riding high from last week.
Yep.
Coming off that stomping up in New England.
Yeah.
Going down to Big D. I think they can pull it out, and I think they can pull out a nice victory down there today and come back next week ready to go. I'm going to say the Bears win this game 17-14.
Oh, my God. Low scoring, defensive battle.
I'm going to say Bears win 17-14.
It would be an interesting
It'd be the kiss
game.
of death, though, because I have only picked one game right so far this year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. So you got Bears 17-14. I'll mark it down. We'll see how it goes. We'll make sure we put the picks up. We'll put the picks up online so people can see how bad we are.
How bad we suck,
how bad we are in some of these picks.
Right.
And that'll be what we'll end up doing. But, I'm eager to see the game. Eager to see it get started. Eager to see what the Bears do. I want the Bears to, if they win the toss, they'll elect to defer and then stop the Cowboys in that first series. That's what you got to do.
Right.
Stop the Cowboys early. Take away some of their enthusiasm. Take away some of their momentum early in a home game down there with Dak back.
Well, that's a big thing. If you stop them early and you can get up and put up some points, get that momentum going.
Right.
Dallas is not an easy place to play.
Right.
It's not.
Even for the Cowboys anymore. It used to be a place where the Cowboys dominated at home. And not so much anymore.
I think another reason why I'm taking, not only because I'm a Bear fan, but I hate Green Bay, right? I hate them.
Yeah.
Can't stand them. I hate the Dallas Cowboys much more. Their fan base.
More than Green Bay. Their fan base, yeah.
It's because of their fan base. It's 100% because of the fan base of the Dallas Cowboys. I hate them. I hate them. I just can't stand them.
Yeah. Well, they're a decent team. Right now they are in third in their conference. Who would have thought Philadelphia would be 6-0, the Giants would be 6-1?
The New York Giants, I know. Craziness.
Every week they just go out and win. Every week they just go,
ugly games.
They don't care.
Yeah,
they don't care how ugly they are. And then today you've got the Eagles are playing the Steelers, and the Giants are at Seattle. Yep. Seattle's been a strange team because they've been relatively impressive.
Out of the NFC West.
Yeah. So
who would have thought that?
Yeah, nobody. With the Rams and San Francisco right behind, and that's surprising. So this whole year in the NFL has been weird. Every single week, we've talked about it on Huebner and Brews on Mondays. Every week, it's a weird winners, weird upsets.
Any given Sunday has been crazy this year.
Yeah, it's definitely come through this year with any given Sunday. And you hate to say it, but there's no way to pick some of these. My sports book account can show you there's no way to pick these games. Absolutely no way to pick these games.
Shit.
It's been brutal.
So we're getting ready here. Still here live at the Whistle Sports Bar and Grill, 159 out in Tinley. Beautiful place. Fred and I are going to get ready to eat some food, have a few drinks, get ready for this Bear game. And
come on out. We're
going to be hanging out here most of the game.
Yep.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. So get your asses on down here, and we'll see you guys then. So on that note, we're out here.
Yep. Sounds good.
See you guys here in a little bit. Take care. Take care. Take care.
Thank you for listening to 1252 Sports Chicago.